Dear collective, welcome to another channel message. Go-to song for today is Free Fallin' by John Mayer. Free Fallin', okay. Let me look up his zodiac sign. That was not a part of the list. Basically, it was 13th January, it's Relevant Collective, and I got this song on the 13th of August, okay? He's a Libra, okay? He could be a Libra, they could be a Libra. In simple music channeling fashion, you could be watching for masculine because he sings the tune, okay? Now, this is like one of the songs that put me on John Mayer. I love the song. This is actually one of the songs that put me on to acoustic, like guitar playing, okay? That sound. I just realized that. So I feel like that's symbolic for the fact of this person could have been like one of your first, okay? As in your first love, or the first time you had a really good friendship, or sexual compatibility, or your first foreigner, or your first guy, or your first encounter with somebody that there was no strings attached. Something about new and different and not your norm. I feel like this person could be different from your type, okay? Something about the first, okay? Listen, my intuition is slowly coming back after me being off the medication that was supposed to help with my lungs, so bear with me, okay? It's a whole process. I say this to say, let's continue. So this person is your first something, okay? I also want to, going back to the lyrics, he talks about the feminine being a good girl, and she loves Jesus, and he knows that he's a bad boy, and he's basically coming to fuck up this person, this feminine's life, because of his aura, because of his personality. So for some of you guys, it's your first bad boy, okay? Or your first countryman, or your first a rock and roller, your first alternative guy. You get me? Okay? So as it is to say, what I remember from the lyrics is him knowing that he's about to enter a territory that is not his vibe, but he knows he has the upper hand because of how it comes across. So you could be one of those, going back to what I said with the first things, like your first sexual partner, right? Or your first bad boy, in the sense of like you never really explored or experienced much until you met this specific individual, okay? And this individual, this masculine, knows that he has the upper hand, and he knows that when he leaves, because unfortunately, even in the song, he knows that he will break this feminine's heart. He already said it. He knows that she's the person, she's very innocent, very pure, she loves Jesus, and she has a good background or a good family, and he's here coming in, being the bad boy he is. She's thinking that she would change him, and he knows that would never happen, and he's just gonna play a part because he only wants one thing. It's kind of like being aware of like, I know I can ruin this person, I know I can have them around my finger because of who they are. So It's giving, you know what? It's giving a little bit self-centric, a little bit arrogant. Okay, actually a lot. So this is giving very much self-centered, arrogant type of masculine. Okay, somebody that's like, oh yeah, I'm dominant, but they're just controlling. Your person could have a lot, of, like a huge ego, but I don't know. I feel like we should read a bit because I feel like I'm butchering the lyrics. I'm not. I feel like I've done this message before. The thing is this, I can't find it on my channel, like a music channel link. So we're just gonna. This is gonna be. Let me just say this: back in the days, the titling was not the best. Okay. I say this to say, I'm reading the lyrics now. She's a good girl. She loves her mama. Okay, so I'm on point. She loves Jesus and America too. So you could be a Christian. You could be from America. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis. You could love rock and roll. She loves horses and her boyfriend too. Oh, so in this, so for some, I guess you're already in a relationship and you're about to meet your bad boy that is going to fuck it up, and he succeeded. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, it's a long day living in Reseda, so you could be from Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy because I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm free falling, I'm free falling. All the vampires walking through the valley. Move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and all the good girls are home with broken hearts. Well, so I'm on point with this. Okay, so basically he knows. Okay, so basically what I forgot from the lyrics is that for some of you guys who are in relationship, you meet this bad boy, this first timer, once in a lifetime, and they're the one that's gonna put a dent and rearrange your nervous system in terms of relationships and you yourself going forward. Okay, this is where this message is from. Somebody that was a bad boy or a first in your life, your first toxic person, your first bad boy, your first person that really wasn't your type, change your perspective on relationships and people. Okay, for instance, you could be very much like, I'm not gonna kiss on the first date, I wait 3 months after having sex, or I like to be in a relationship. With this specific person, all of that was thrown out the window because they have the bad boy or first timer aesthetic. Different, unusual, not your type, but somehow it's instilled in you. Okay? I know. I don't know if I'm making sense. But I'm reading here as well that, side note, channel message, but Tom Petty is actually the person that is the originator of this song. Okay? So yeah. Not to sound petty, but the person you could also have dealt with could be somebody that has a petty personality. Let's see his zodiac sign. So Tom Petty is Libra. Libra once again, 3 for 3. I just did another reading. And the artist himself was also Libra. So it was Neo, he's a Libra. John Mayer is a Libra. Tom Petty is a Libra. So Libras, you're very much in here subliminally. Okay. It's a lot of speaking, but I'm glad I'm comfortable of doing this. I do have my asthma medicine just in case. I feel like that's symbolic though. Some guys can be on medication. Your person maybe do have asthma. Maybe your person took your breath away. Okay. This person is very emotional. Ooh. And they're very much going through it. I feel like for some of them, they could be crying over you, or they will. We got the ring card. So some of them are emotional because they wanted to propose, or I'm also getting the energy of like they missed an opportunity with you. So, for instance, like the song says, if you're somebody that already was in a relationship, they broke your heart because they are aware, like the song says, I know I'm coming in like a vampire, breaking her heart, leaving her alone, not giving a fuck, rephrasing, okay? And now they're like emotional because they're like, shit, I should have gone with the good girl. I should have gone with you, collective. They fucked up. Now some of you guys could have gone back together with the old person, or just found somebody that is treating you with respect and loyalty and stress-free energy. Okay. Amen and amen. Yeah, this soulmate is in regret mode. They missed an opportunity with you. They regret fucking things up. I also feel like during that time when you guys were together, verbatim like the song says, they know that they're a bad boy. And I don't think they would have changed. Because they would have changed if they were with you, but they went into this relationship, whatever type of relationship you had, to play a bad boy in your life and leave you hurt. Verbatim based on the song, they knew that they came into your life to hurt you in some way or form. They knew that they would not stay. And when I say hurt, it's kind of like they're not here for commitment. They're not here to love you. And if it was just to fake it to get what they wanted until they were displeased or satisfied, whether it's ego based, whether it is one of those, oh no, I'm just bored, so you just need to be cooped with somebody, so they found you to be their target. This is verbatim the energy of the song. I do feel like the soulmate in question, based on the song and the energy that I'm pulling right now, they just fucked you over. They fucked a good person over. And again, based on the song, it's a masculine that did you wrong, and now they're emotional about you. They feel like you should have been the one that bore their kids and lived a boring life and turned into a good guy for their good girl. They fucked up, but like they're emotional. I don't feel like they're a regret, because if you're gonna base it on the lyrics, they knew that they came in with an agenda, an ulterior motive, okay? Not intentionally to hurt you, but intentionally to be the bad boy. To be you get me, right? Anyways, the emotional collective, they want to put a ring on you, or they're emotional. Yeah, okay, so for some of them, they're emotional because they wanted to put the ring on you and they know they have missed an opportunity. For others, they're emotional because somebody has put a ring on you, and this is what is making them emotional. The fact that somebody else has you and they missed the opportunity. In their head, they feel like they missed an opportunity, but it's not a missed opportunity. Because they had all the reason to make things right with you, and they chose not to, because at the end of the day, it's a choice, you know? What else is relevant? Why am I speaking so much? So we got this one here. A lot of them wanted you to have like a farm life, okay? Outdoorsy life. Is giving organic. Is giving live with animals. Live in peace, okay? Or maybe they're a country boy or a country girl. What else is relevant? They're definitely in their head. They feel kind of crazy. Some of them are overeating. That's, yes. Well, somebody's overeating. Some of them are praying, but it's like, I feel like what they want is, how do I say this? If you want to know if they're in regret or what took place, they are. Okay? But a lot of you guys, they're regret because you are already with somebody. As in, somebody put a ring on you, or they know that you deserve somebody much better that will put a ring on you, and they're gonna be here in their ego, grieving, feeling like shit. You know? Cause I'm getting the energy of like, these people, these soulmates, they will not realize it until it's too late. It's like, you know how somebody, like, people be like, oh, I didn't know I was bad until I was with you, and then they regret it. But like, the people that you dealt with, collective, they knew that they were wrong for you. They knew it. They knew exactly what they were doing. Like, this is not like, how do I say this? This people or this person could have even said that you knew that I was a bad boy. You knew I don't commit. You knew that I was somebody that, you know, had a roster. So it's kind of like they can't blame you, or you cannot even blame them for the way they hurt you, because they will probably throw it in your face that you knew how I was when you met me. But they're now in regret because they wish they never treated you that way. So when you moved on to bigger and better, because that's what you did, they're not like shit. You know? Like, even if they come back, they also feel this guilt of like, why did I fuck it up with the person that was good for me? Like, that's the energy I'm getting, okay? Anyways, so we got the 10 of Diamonds. A lot of them want to shower you with some sort of gift. A lot of them want you to feel blessed. A lot of them want you to have so for some of them, this is not on some fuck shit, but I do feel like if this is possible, if they put the guilt aside, somebody might try to befriend you. Example, the ex person will come in and be like, I'm just here to, you know, wish you a happy birthday, give you a gift, I don't know, a bracelet, a strip, a diamond ring, some flowers, I don't know, but some sort of gift where like you're gonna feel appreciated and valued, and they're gonna go and be on like, this is on some friendship shit, but they really want you to be seeing them in a new light of grace, okay? I feel like that's the energy. Like, it's a little bit tricky, but it's not, because when you know who you are and what you're doing, and you're telling other people, this is me, I don't change, and then the person that you did wrong has healed and evolved for the better, obviously you're gonna feel some type of way, and I feel like that's the situation here. A lot of them want to come in and pose as a friend the whole time. They just want to be back in your life again, and if friendship is all they got, then so be it, okay? But be careful, collective, because I also feel like it's gonna be like, whether you're with somebody new, because I'm gonna say this, they can't come back and be like, I have feelings for you, let's be together. Because in the eyes of them even, but more so you, because they already told you what it was when you guys got together in the beginning, they can't switch up, okay? It's almost like they have to lose face. They have to drop their ego. I also feel like a lot of them cannot drop their ego. So during this moment in time, the only thing they can do to, I guess, fix it to become your friend of sorts, how this will resonate for a lot of you guys that will pose as a friend, but the whole time they want you to, you know, give grace, forgiveness, and low key, you know, see if there's a spark again. But again, it's a test for them to see if they can withstand it. Okay. I say this to say collective. The test here is, and the symbolism, the resonance of this is, if they give you something that is valuable. Okay, we got the 10 of diamonds. That is my card for waltz. So they're gonna give you something that is very much, there's some value in it. Okay, there's some value. There's some when I say value in this sense, there's some money to whatever they purchase. Okay, and they're gonna come across like, oh no, this is just, you know, on some friendship, right? We have history, etc., etc. But the whole time it is like, I hope they can see the new me. I hope collective can see the new me. So that is your message. Okay, do what you want, collective. I know it's a little bit hard because if we're gonna base it on the lyrics and just to channel message, I do feel like they would do right by you, but it is tricky because it's like, it's tricky, you know? They do see you as their soulmate. I do feel like they're going to change and they will change for you, and now they're all in this, it reminds me of like an ego death, okay? When you have to die to your flesh, die to your ego, like you cannot be in the state of energy you were when you first met collective, or when it was a week ago, 10 years ago, or a year ago, right? But they never forgot how they treated you. That's the thing. They can't come in with the arrogance. I do feel like a lot of went through an ego death. I think that's spiritually the best example. But yeah, I really hope I'm making sense. But we got this one in reverse. This person, I'm gonna tell you this right now, they will not let you go. They have no plans in letting you go. They don't. So the signs that you will see that this person is serious is that they would bring you some sort of gift, or a gift that has some value to it, okay? And it's not sentimental value. There is money to it, okay? They also have faith that this will work out in due time, and they want you to have faith. But like I said, this person knows that they have to put in the work, and they're willing to do so, okay? Anything else? We got this one here in reverse. So for those that are engaged or have somebody that wants you to break it off, okay, this is on some emotional stuff. We already checked their actions, okay, as in they're gonna come in, not let you go, and still have faith for this connection in some way or form, right? Emotional wise, they want you to break off the engagement with whomever you're with, because I'm pretty sure you're with somebody already. They also want you to stay optimistic, because they're going to be optimistic about this connection with faith. And we got this one here. They feel stuck to you. They can't let you go, and they feel like they're bound to you, and you're what makes them happy. So, collective, about to do a little initial. I'm a little tired, okay? But I'm kind of like sad because, whoa, hold on. We have first, middle, last initials. Angel. For some of you guys, you also have angels protecting this connection. So that's sweet. So I want to say this people or this person will put in the work to make sure that you're the one for them, because they have not given up, they won't give up, and they can't let you go. They're stuck on you, basically. And they're happy being stuck to you. So first, middle, last initials on whomever it could be. I'm seeing a museum here, so maybe that's like one of the dates that you guys went to, or this is one of the dates that you will go to, or maybe you work at a museum. Okay, something about gear. Maybe somebody knows how to. Somebody could be a mechanic. They know how to work a car or drive a car. Okay, I'm seeing SCX. So, like I said in one of the readings before, you guys only had a physical connection. Okay, something about Saturday could be relevant. Somebody could have been selfish, or somebody's gonna focus all the energy on you right now. I'm seeing NASCAR. Something about gate. Maybe you guys live in different states, countries, locations. Okay, something about somebody's gums. Maybe somebody has teeth issues. I talked about health before, with my asthma. So maybe somebody has issues with their teeth or gums. I don't know. Or maybe that was like relevant for somebody. Something about oral hygiene. Okay. I don't know. For some of you guys, it's an X. Okay. Maybe somebody like got into a fight or something. Somebody has weird oral hygiene. Weird. I think I'm tired, collective. We're gonna wrap it up. Okay. Let's do your advice card. If this person is not giving up, or just people. So if you're open to this, open up your heart again, because they're coming in heavy. Like I said, with a gift that's valuable, okay? And that's the sign. If we don't get a gift, that's not the person, okay? If they don't, number one, if they don't want to be friends with you, that's not the person. But the friend is also going to come with a gift, okay? It's not going to be like, oh yeah, let's just be friends, forgive me, whatever. We can just be friends, and they're going to come in with a gift, whereas like you would not, how do I say this? They're in competition for whomever you're with right now. If we're in a partnership, even if you're not in a partnership, how do I say this? But I feel like a lot of you guys are, whether it's from talking to I'm already moved in with somebody, or somebody actually proposed to me in the eyes of collective. As long as you have somebody, and it could be false, it could be real, but the fact they hear or see or know that your energy have changed when it comes to them, like you're not folding how you used to fold, but rightfully so, because they were on some fuck shit in the past, okay? They know you're not stupid, okay? And they know that they play a part in hurting you in some way or form. Emphasis on the song, okay? But I say this to say, they're gonna come in as a friend with a gift, okay? As in posing as a friend with something valuable, gift-wise, okay? So it's up to you if you want to accept it. I also want to say that they will not give up easily, or at all. That's just based on the cards. So yeah, they're quite optimistic about this. You go to advices, open up your heart if you want this. This person is going to be very persistent or very assertive, one or the other. You don't have to do nothing. If you're feminine watching here, you don't have to do shit. Okay? So that is your message. This card came out again. Maybe you guys need to read what's on here. All right. Okay. So wrap it up. You know, get something in divine timing. But let's pull it. If a number comes out or numbers, we're gonna take them. And if it's not, see you in the next reading. Oh Lord. Yeah. I just did another one. Okay. So for some of you guys, number 4 could be relevant. Okay. And they're collective. Until next time.